Welcome audience. Welcome to the harsh reality you've been avoiding for so long. The truth. The truth that lies in the shadows. The truth that people will do anything to hide. Even if it means wearing a mask that isn't theirs, they present themselves with a smile while holding a knife behind their backs. They project strength when they're really shaking inside. They cloak themselves in the disguise of loyalty when they're secretly plotting betrayal. And now you've done it. You've exposed them. You've ripped off their masks, and in doing so, you've shattered their illusions. The person they pretended to be is no more. Their facade is broken. Their kingdom of lies is crumbling before their very eyes. And you want to know the beauty of it, don't you? The beauty of watching them fall apart. The sweet sound of their world breaking into pieces that they can no longer piece together. The fear that fills their eyes as they realize the truth has caught up with them. Well, I'm here to tell you something you need to hear. Something that might sting a little, but will resonate with your very core. You've unleashed their downfall by exposing them to the world. And trust me, it's only the beginning. Do you think for a moment that they were ever going to allow you to live peacefully after what you've done? No. What you've done is set them on a path of destruction, and they'll fight back. They'll try to claw their way back into the good graces of the people they deceived. They'll attempt to rewrite their history and tarnish your name in the process. They'll beg for mercy, but the mercy they seek isn't for their soul. It's for their crumbling empire. It's for the remains of their reputation that they fought so hard to construct. Do you think they'll let you walk away without repercussions? Don't fool yourself. The silence that follows your revelation is the calm before the storm. They're coming for you. Make no mistake about that. But here's the thing. As they rise up from the ashes of their exposed lies, you will be waiting. You will be standing there stronger than before, because while they're trying to rebuild their crumbling empire, you are quietly forging yours into something unstoppable, while they struggle to fit the shattered pieces of their false identity together. You're out there creating an identity that is unbreakable. You see, their greatest mistake was not just in deceiving others, but in underestimating you. They thought you would falter. They thought you would shrink back in fear and doubt. But you didn't. You stood tall, and you exposed their ugly truth. Now you're watching them lose control. And the beauty in this is that you will never lose yours, not in the way they have. As they fall deeper into the pit of their own lives, it's only a matter of time before they completely implode. And when they do, you will stand unscathed, while they burn in the very fire they set for others. Their attempts to destroy, you will turn into their self-inflicted wounds. They will be haunted by the truth you revealed, while you will find peace in knowing you did the right thing. Do you think they can ever walk with the same confidence again after this? No, they can't. No. After the world has seen them for what they truly are, they will be left to face the consequences of their actions while you move forward and build the future they could only dream of. While they're stumbling over their lives, you'll be out there conquering every single obstacle that stands in your way. Now let's talk about the pain they will feel, the agony that will consume them. The moment the walls of their false world collapse, they thought they had it all figured out. They thought they could control everything. But you've shown them otherwise, haven't you? You've made them realize that no amount of manipulation, no amount of deceit, no amount of pretending can ever last forever. And the moment they start crumbling, they'll realize just how little they ever had in the first place. They thought they were in control, but now they're lost. They'll panic. They'll scramble. They'll try everything to rebuild, but deep down, they know they've lost. They've lost to you. and there's nothing they can do to change that reality. As they try to recover from the damage you've done, they'll be drowning in the weight of their own lies, and the truth you exposed will be like a heavy burden they will carry forever. They will never be able to escape it. Every time they try to make a new move, the ghost of their deceit will haunt them. They will be shadowed by the very truth that you revealed. And that's the beauty of it, because no matter how hard they try, they will never be able to wash the stain of their lies away. You did what most people are too scared to do. You took the risk. You had the courage to look beyond the surface to see the truth hidden beneath, and you exposed it for all to see. And for that you should be proud, because in a world full of fakes and liars, you dared to stand tall. You dared to tear apart the veil they've worked so hard to create. And now, you're watching as they crumble into nothingness. But let me tell you something that might hurt a little. You're not done yet. The battle is far from over. They won't go down without a fight. They'll try to turn people against you. They'll twist the truth. They'll do anything to maintain their illusion of control. But you know the truth, don't you? You know the strength that comes from walking in the light of your own truth. And as long as you hold on to that, no matter what they throw at you, you will remain unshaken. This is your moment to rise, to stand taller than you've ever stood before, to watch as the world turns against them and celebrates your victory. The ones who once followed them will scatter. They will see the cracks in the foundation they've been standing on, and they'll start to question everything. The ones who once believed in their lies will wake up to the truth. They'll begin to see the falsehoods for what they really are, and when that happens, you'll be standing there with your head held high while they fall deeper into their web of deceit. But don't get too comfortable, because even when they start to crumble, their desperation will make them dangerous. They will lash out. They will try to destroy everything you've built. They'll try to discredit you. Make no mistake, they won't just lie down and accept defeat. But here's the kicker: as they fight to stay afloat, they'll only dig themselves deeper into their own grave. Their desperation will only expose them further, and you will have the satisfaction of watching them choke on their own lies. And when the dust settles and their charade is over, you'll be left standing tall in the wreckage they've created while they sink into oblivion. They will fade into the shadows where they belong, and you will remain a beacon of truth and strength, a reminder of what happens when you stand up against the lies and expose them for what they really are. You'll be the one people look to for guidance, the one who dared to tell the truth, no matter the cost, the one who had the strength to tear down the walls others were too scared to touch, and in the end you will be the one left standing while they're lost in the ruins of their own deceit. So take a moment, breathe in the satisfaction of watching them crumble. Feel the rush of knowing you've done what they thought was impossible. You've taken down a false persona. You've exposed them for who they really are. And now they will suffer the consequences of their own actions while you continue to rise to greater heights. Hold on to that power that comes from the truth, because once it's out there, nothing can ever take it away from you, not even them. And remember this: when they finally collapse, when they're no longer able to keep up their facade, you'll be the one who emerges victorious because you dared to expose them, and for that, you deserve nothing less than complete dominance over the lies they tried to bury you in. They tried to bury you in their lies, didn't they? They tried to bury you beneath the weight of their falsehoods, under the mountain of their manipulations. They wanted you to remain silent, to cower in the shadows of their deceit, afraid to speak up, afraid to stand for the truth. But you didn't. You didn't fall into the trap they set. Instead, you rose. You saw the darkness for what it was, and you stepped into the light to expose it. That's something they never thought would happen, because they were so sure of their control over everything, especially you. They thought their lies would be enough to keep you in line. They thought their carefully constructed web of deception would ensnare you forever. But now, the truth has come out, and you're standing tall in a way they could never anticipate. The illusion they spent years crafting is no more, and the fall they are about to face is a result of their own making. You might think this moment, this victory of exposing them, is the end, but it's not. Not by a long shot. The truth is, you've only just begun to see the depth of their crumbling empire. They will fight back. They will do everything in their power to salvage what's left of their reputation, and they'll come at you with everything they've got. The world they built, the foundation of lies they stood on, is starting to shake, and they will scramble to regain their foothold. But here's where the power lies. You are not the one who's lost your balance. You are the one who stands unshaken. And while they try to claw their way back, to rebuild their shattered image, you will continue to rise because your truth is stronger than their lies. You have exposed them, and in doing so, you've set the stage for your own dominance. Now, as they struggle to reassemble their shattered persona, as they desperately try to pull the pieces together, you need to understand this. They can't. They can't rebuild what's been broken. What they once had was built on lies, and the foundation of a lie is always destined to crumble. The moment you expose their false persona, you put the final nail in their coffin. There is no going back for them. Every attempt they make to reconstruct their image will only expose them more. The deeper they dig into the lies they've lived by, the more they will suffocate under the weight of their own deceit. And you will be free. Free from the chains they tried to lock you in. Free from the manipulation they used to control you. You will be the one who walks away unscathed, while they suffocate in the mess they've made. But let's talk about something deeper here. Let's talk about how they will fight back. You've taken their weapon away, the weapon of deception, and in their panic, they will try to use every other weapon they can find. They'll try to ruin your reputation, to make you look like the villain, to twist the truth so that it fits their narrative. They'll use anyone they can to do their bidding, and they won't care about the damage they cause along the way. But here's where their lies will betray them. People can only lie for so long before the truth starts to leak through the cracks. And when they try to turn the world against you, they'll only expose themselves even further. They'll be desperate. Desperate people do desperate things, and desperate things are messy. You might feel the weight of this. You might feel like the battle has just begun, and in some ways it has. But this is the moment where your resilience will be tested. This is the moment where you need to decide who you are. Are you the person who stands tall in the face of adversity, or will you shrink back into the shadows, letting their lies reclaim the power they lost? You are not here by accident. You didn't stumble into this position because of luck. You're here because you have the strength to face the truth and the courage to live by it. And it is that strength, that unshakable resolve, that will carry you through every battle they throw at you. They will come for you. They will try to tear you down. But every attempt they make will only make you stronger. You've already seen them for what they are. You've seen their weakness, and that gives you an incredible advantage. But even as they fight, they are slowly realizing that they have no more weapons left. The more they lash out, the more they expose themselves. They may try to hide behind other lies, but the cracks in their armor are already too big. You can see through them now, and so can the world. They can scream, they can shout, they can attempt to turn the narrative in their favor, but it won't work. The truth is already out, and it's too late for them to put it back into the box. And that's where your real power lies. They thought they could control the narrative, but now they can't even control themselves. Their lies have eaten them alive, and every attempt they make to salvage their reputation will only expose them further. Do you understand the magnitude of what's happening here? You are not just a survivor. You are not just someone who exposed their lies. You are now the one in control of the narrative. Your truth, your strength, your resilience, these are the things that people will begin to look to. They will see you as the one who fought, the one who stood tall, the one who didn't back down when the lies tried to crush you. And as they crumble, as they begin to fall apart piece by piece, you will rise. And while they struggle to keep their lives intact, you will build yours into something they could never have imagined. You will create a life, a future that is strong and unbreakable, and you will do it without the weight of lies hanging over you. So let them come for you. Let them try to tear you down. Let them throw their punches because they won't land. You've already done the hardest part. You've exposed them for what they are, and that will follow them for the rest of their lives. Every relationship they build will be tainted by the truth you revealed. Every decision they make will be clouded by their past. And as they scramble to rebuild their image, they'll realize that they have nothing to hold on to. Their false persona has been stripped away, and without it, they are nothing. Meanwhile, you will walk away stronger, wiser, more focused than ever before. You will be the one who others turn to for guidance. You will be the one who leads, not through manipulation, but through the power of your truth. And with that truth, you will build something that cannot be taken away. They will try to tear you down, but they won't succeed. Because what you've built is unshakable. You have the strength, the clarity, the resilience to keep moving forward. And while they are left to pick up the pieces of their destroyed persona, you will continue to rise. They've underestimated you. They thought they could control you, but they were wrong. And now, they will pay the price. As their world crumbles, you will be there to witness it. You'll see their desperation, their panic, as they realize they can't undo what you've done. They will try to fight, but it will be too late. They will try to escape the consequences of their actions, but they won't be able to outrun the truth. And in the end, they'll be left alone, with nothing but the wreckage of their own lies. They will fall, and you will rise. So hold your head high. This is your moment. The moment where you've exposed the false persona they tried so desperately to maintain. The moment where you've stripped away their power and left them vulnerable. The moment where you take your place in the world, not as someone who was defeated, but as someone who emerged victorious. You did what most people are too afraid to do. You stood up, you fought, and now you will reap the rewards. The battle is far from over, but you've already won. You've already taken the first step to building a future that no one, not even them, can tear down. As they crumble, you stand tall. You've exposed their false persona, and now you control the narrative. Keep walking, keep rising, because you are unstoppable. You've proven it time and time again. With every move you make, with every step you take, you keep moving forward. You rise above the chaos and the noise. You rise above the false narratives that others try to build around you. They underestimated you from the very start, thinking that you would break, that you would bend, that you would fall into the lies they crafted. But you didn't. You stood tall. You kept your eyes open. You saw through the illusion. And when the time came, you exposed them for who they truly were. And here you stand, unbroken, unwavering, and stronger than ever. Your strength is unyielding, and it is a force that cannot be contained or controlled. In a world full of deceit and manipulation, you are the anomaly. You are the one who refuses to be swallowed by the lies. While others cower and hide behind their own facades, you walk in the light of truth. It's this truth that makes you unshakable, untouchable, and unassailable. No matter how many times they come at you with their false accusations, their manipulations, or their desperate attempts to reclaim what they once had, you will always stand your ground. They will never have the power to break you, because you are grounded in something far greater than anything they can create. You are grounded in reality. You see, the moment you exposed their false persona, you did more than just reveal their lies. You showed the world that lies can't survive forever. You proved that the truth has a way of emerging, no matter how much someone tries to hide it. And you made it clear that you will not be silenced, that you will not be controlled, that you will not be part of their game. They might try to intimidate you, they might try to threaten you, they might even try to destroy you, but they can't, because the truth is on your side. And the moment they tried to bury you in their lies, they set themselves up for failure. Their efforts to maintain control have already begun to unravel. The more they fight, the more they expose themselves. Every word they speak, every action they take, pushes them closer to their inevitable collapse. They can't keep up the charade. And even if they try to shift the blame, turn the tables, or manipulate others, the truth will always shine through. The world now knows what they are capable of, and they can never go back to the person they once were. They may try to rebuild, but the foundation is gone. The mask is shattered, the illusion is destroyed, and you are still standing tall. While they claw at each other, trying to salvage whatever they can, you remain unshaken. The storm they tried to create is now a storm they must endure, and it will consume them. They thought they could outsmart you. They thought they could outlast you, but they underestimated your power, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to truth. They thought they had control over the narrative, but they never had control over you. You are the one who controls the story now, and you will never let them rewrite it. But understand this, even as they crumble, they will continue to fight. They will continue to try to drag you down with them, to pull you into the rubble of their destruction. But you are stronger than that. They cannot bring you down, because you are built differently. You are built from the very thing that they can't understand, the truth. And no matter how hard they try, no matter how many times they attempt to attack your character, to twist the facts, to manipulate others into believing their lies, you will remain above it all. They can't break you. They can't stop you. They can't touch you. It's the cruel irony of their situation, isn't it? The more they try to fix the damage they've caused, the deeper they dig themselves into a hole. Every time they lash out, every time they try to tear you down, they only expose themselves even more. They expose their desperation, their fear, their inability to move forward. They expose the fact that they can't live without their false persona. And no matter how hard they try to spin the narrative, no matter how many people they attempt to influence, they will always be seen for what they truly are. Meanwhile, you remain free. You remain unburdened by the weight of lies and manipulation. You remain untouchable because you stand on a foundation of truth. The world now sees that they are the ones who tried to bury you. They are the ones who tried to control you. They are the ones who tried to strip you of your power. But you proved them wrong. You proved that no one can hold you down. You are unstoppable because you have the power of truth on your side, and truth cannot be silenced. Now, think about what lies ahead. Think about the future that awaits you. You've already shown the world your strength. You've already proven that no one can defeat you. And as you continue to move forward, you will be unstoppable in ways they can't even imagine. Every move you make will be a step toward your ultimate success. Every challenge you face will only make you stronger. Every obstacle in your path will be nothing more than a stepping stone. You've already been through the hardest part. You've already exposed the lies, and now the rest is just a matter of moving forward and leaving them behind. They will continue to crumble. They will continue to fight. But in the end, they will be left behind. The world will move on. The people they once manipulated will wake up to the truth. The lies they told will lose their power. And as the dust settles, you will be the one standing tall, stronger than ever. The road ahead is yours to take. You have already proven your worth, and no one can take that away from you. And remember, as they fall, as they collapse under the weight of their own lies, you will rise. You will rise higher than they ever could. You will rise above their petty schemes, their shallow manipulations, and their fragile egos. You will rise because you are stronger than they ever realized. You will rise because you are grounded in something far greater than they ever had, the truth. And as you rise, you will leave them behind in the rubble they've created for themselves. They will try to drag you down. They will try to take everything from you, but they won't succeed. They can't, because you are unstoppable, and the truth that you stand on will always carry you to victory. Every step you take will be a step toward your ultimate triumph. Every move you make will push you further away from the lies they tried to trap you in. And every breath you take will be a reminder that you are untouchable. So let them come. Let them try. Let them scream. Let them fight. Let them throw everything they have at you. Because no matter what they do, they will never break you. You have already won. You have already proven that you are unstoppable. And no matter what they throw at you, you will rise. You will keep moving forward. You will keep walking with your head held high. Because you know the truth, and that truth is your power. And with that power, nothing can ever stop you. So keep moving. Keep rising. The world is yours. In the end, the battle was never about their lies or their attempts to bury you. It was about your unwavering strength, your commitment to the truth, and your refusal to be controlled. You have exposed their false persona, and in doing so, you've proven that no one, no matter how powerful they think they are, can ever stop you. The road ahead is yours to take, and as they crumble under the weight of their own deceit, you will rise higher than ever before, because you are unstoppable.